What's up, GEO Nation? So if you want to get into wholesaling real estate, you don't need a license. The first thing you want to do is you want to jump into the arena. What I mean by that is you want to get involved with some real estate investment groups online, on Facebook, and sign up in your local area first and join the group. And then once you join the group, you're going to friend everyone you can in the group. The group is probably going to be too big for you to be, so you do a little bit every day. You friend people within that group, as many as you can. And if you can do all of them, man, there's usually like 5,000, 10,000, sometimes more. So it's hard to do that. But you can do like 100 a day, and you build a group. You're building a group is what you're doing. You're building your group. You're building your market, as far as all the people that you friend. Well, anyone in the group, you can post and advertise within the group about what kind of activity you got going on. But you're entering into the arena. So you're entering into these groups. And the ones that you're able to friend are going to friend you back. They're going to accept your friend request. And then you're going to be able to instant message them and talk about properties and ask if they have inventory or ask if they need help selling their property. So on both sides of the fence, you can answer you can execute on the transaction. You can execute on the dispo and you can execute on the acquisition. So you can execute on the acquiring of the property and you can execute on the disposition of the property, finding a buyer. And we're going to talk you through how to do that on this program, on Marked Priceless. So the first thing that you want to do if you're new is you want to sign up for these real estate groups, investment groups on Facebook within your local area where you're going to be doing business. And if you're going to be doing business across the United States, well then there's a lot of groups out there that you're going to attach yourself to. But you want to get into the arena because if you're getting in as a wholesaler, that's what we're explaining right now. So if you want to get into it as an investor, that's another video that'll come out. And so, as a wholesaler with zero money, no license, that's where we're coming from. So we want to join these groups and we want to friend these people in the group. And then we want to get on a one-on-one basis, be able to have instant message with them. And then while we're in the group, we can start to see what's going on in the group. We can start to observe what's happening within the group, what kind of activities happening in the group. And you can see within the group that there's probably going to be people that are either looking for a buyer or looking for properties. And so these are other wholesalers that you're going to be able to do business with. We call it micro wholesaling. And so these are people you're going to want to get to know. And you're going to want to get to squad up with or partner up with, or JV, we call it a joint venture. Excuse me. And you're going to be able to partner on a deal or JV on a deal with one of these individuals, and you can split it with them. If you find the buyer, you're able to find the buyer, and the other wholesaler has the contract under the seller, and there you go. You're both making money at the end of the day. Sometimes there's more than two wholesalers involved. Maybe there's one wholesaler mainly, but that wholesaler has a partner he works with, and vice versa on both sides. So it can be 4 wholesalers involved in the whole transaction, But we're not really looking for the end-all, break-all transaction, right? We're looking just to be part of a transaction as a wholesaler. We're just looking to get in and get a piece of the transaction as a wholesaler. So it's all about the quantity of deals that you're doing as a wholesaler, rather than getting in and fixing it and flipping it, or getting in and doing both ends of it, direct to seller, and then dispoing it, acquiring it and dispoing it yourself, where you can walk away with the full service fee that you charge, which is somewhere around 5 to 10 grand in most states, but here in California we can do anywhere from 15 to 25 on most properties, because they're up in the $500,000, million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million range. And so we're able to do sometimes 25, a service fee of 25 grand on some properties if they're coming correct, but we'll get into that on a different video. But right now it's just you getting involved in the environment that you need to get involved with. You need to soak yourself within the whole, not only these groups, but you need to also think about acquisitions and start thinking about disposition and being able to dispose of the properties. And how can you acquire property and how can you dispose property? So you want to start thinking about these things. We'll get into more in depth on what to do, how to do on another video. But we want to start thinking about those things, but we want to get into the arena. We want to get in these groups. We want to see what they're doing on the posts. We want to read them, see who's involved locally in our group. We want to post and ask questions. Is anyone in my area that buys property? And then the responses that come in, we want to pay attention to them, because even if it's another wholesaler and they respond with, yes, I buy property in that area, that means they may have a buyer connected to them. They may have done a transaction or two, or may be doing transactions in that area. So we want to do this kind of thing. We want to get connected. We want to start and get in a position to where we can start to use platforms that we can save information, save people's emails. We want to be able to get their name, their number. They're usually one or two cell phones on, people nowadays have 2 cell phones, 2 numbers. So you're getting both numbers, and you're getting an email, and you're collecting this data. This is the most important thing about the job, is just making sure you get that data. And you're writing it down somewhere, and you're putting it together later. You're putting it in an Excel spreadsheet. You're putting it in a CRM. You're putting it somewhere. You're putting it in, some of these other platforms that are available to you. We'll get into that, that you can use on your own to do everything for you. Bring you leads, bring you deals, help you with paperwork. I mean, there's just a lot of tools out there as you move forward, and you're able to and use, invest a little bit of money. Things can be a little easier for you. But right now, what you want to do is just get involved in the arena. Just start thinking about real estate. You want to get familiar with Zillow. You want to get familiar with Redfin and all these platforms of looking for properties. You can find deals here. You can find plenty of deals here. You can find deals on Craigslist. You can find deals by going to buyers directly. If you don't have a book of business, then you're going to need to go to buyers directly. And you can do that. So you do not need a book of business. You don't need a disposition list right away to sell a piece of property, to find a buyer. Although we'll get into it later, but when it comes to using a person that has a reputable list, a buyers list, where there's buyers that are, we go with exclusives. We go with, we don't waste their time. So if we're not working with an exclusive, which just means that no one can sell the property but us during the time that we've agreed upon with the seller, then we're not marketing it to my dispo list because we don't waste their time. And that's not how it works. So, and we're also not marketing it, in any large way to our group, of course, because that's who we would market it to, is our buyers. So we're not putting it out there because it's illegal. It's not legal. And so we're just the only thing we're able to do is we're able to go direct. We're able to go direct. I'm going to show you how to go direct. I'm going to show you how to go direct right in your local area. I'm going to show you how to find buyers simple, very easy, and that's going to be another video, how to find buyers without having a buyer's list when you have an active property that's ready to be sold. And so right now you just want to get involved with these groups, check out the posts, get to know people, start to post yourself, look for people, like I was saying, do all this, get this going, and then everything will just fall into place as you listen to some more of my videos and as we go forward. Much love. GEO, baby, markedpriceless.com. You are marked priceless. We're here to help. We're here to bring it. We're here to give you love. We're here to make it for you. We're here to walk you by the hand with success. We're here to see you every step of the way. Get it going. Go wholesaling. I got a side hustle for you. Hit me up. Leave me a comment, and we'll get down dirty one-on-one. But until then, I got more videos coming to you. This is just an intro for all of you that are just getting involved, want to get involved, thought about getting involved, and haven't yet. If you want, I got you. Much love coming at you.